Psalm 3 is a prayer born out of deep suffering. David prays this psalm when he is fleeing from his own son Absalom. This makes the psalm very human and very close to our own experiences. Sometimes the greatest pain in life does not come from strangers but from those close to us. In such moments, we may feel surrounded by problems, rejected, misunderstood, or even betrayed. David honestly places his pain before God and teaches us that prayer does not begin with perfect words, but with a truthful heart. The psalm opens with a cry of distress. "O Lord, how many are my foes?" David feels overwhelmed. People around him say, "There is no help for you in God." This reflects moments in our lives when faith is tested. Voices of doubt may come from others or even from within us. We may ask ourselves whether God truly sees our suffering. Psalm 3 reminds us that God allows us to bring these doubts into prayer. In Catholic faith, prayer is not pretending to be strong, but trusting God even when we feel weak. In the middle of this fear, David makes a powerful confession of faith. "But you, O Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, and the one who lifts up my head." God is not distant. He is a shield that protects, a source of dignity, and the one who restores hope. For Catholics, this finds fulfillment in Jesus Christ, who walks with us in our suffering. When we feel crushed by life, Christ lifts our head through his presence in prayer, the Word, and the sacraments, especially the Eucharist. David then says something very beautiful. "I lie down and sleep. I wake again, for the Lord sustains me." This is a deep act of trust. Sleep here is not just physical rest, but spiritual surrender. To sleep peacefully in the midst of danger means placing one's life completely in God's hands. In our busy and anxious lives, this verse invites us to trust God enough to rest, knowing that he watches over us. Night prayer in the Catholic tradition echoes this same trust in God's protection. The psalm moves from fear to courage. "I am not afraid of 10,000s of people." This courage does not come from David's strength, but from God's presence. True Christian courage is not the absence of fear, but the confidence that God is greater than any threat. When David asks God to rise up and deliver him, he leaves judgment in God's hands. He does not seek revenge, but divine justice. This teaches us to respond to adversity not with hatred, but with faith. The psalm ends with a strong declaration: "Deliverance belongs to the Lord. May your blessing be on your people." This final line lifts the prayer from personal suffering to trust in God's saving power for all. In Catholic faith, this points to ultimate deliverance through Christ's death and resurrection. Psalm 3 invites us to trust God in times of adversity, to rest in his care, and to believe that no suffering is beyond his saving love. Through this psalm, we learn that God turns fear into faith and night into